Hey guys, welcome to the Jayco Greyhawk. I'm going to walk you through kind of a common issue that we have sometimes with the front slide not coming in after we've been camped out for a while and been drawing on the battery for a while. There is a way to manually retract it, which I'll do a separate video on that later. But provided you can get the battery up where it needs to be, you should be able to get it in. But there's a couple things that you need to do in order to do that. So I'm going to walk you through those steps, and hopefully we'll get it in and we'll see what happens. So right now, if you come over here and look at the panel, when you're all ready to go, you can check your battery level. It is showing full right now, but sometimes it'll be a little low. That's your first sign that you might have some trouble, because the slide outs draw a tremendous amount of power from the battery. So if it's a little bit drained down from running your AC or all the other stuff like that, you could have an issue pulling it in. It could blow the fuse. Right now we put the rear slide in, and that came in no problem. But the front, if you see, nothing. So we got nothing. So now what we need to do, there's a fuse box, which I will walk you back, not quite yet, by the clean bed. And there's a fuse that gets tripped when you can see there's no response here. So we gotta get the battery level high enough that we can trip that fuse and then bring it back in. So in order to do that, we have to put the rear slide back out. So it's actually better to do the front one first, because then you don't have to mess around with the rear slide. So when you're getting ready to leave, go right ahead and do the front one first and then do the rear after, so you don't have to potentially put the rear back out. So I'm gonna put the rear back out. So that's out. Now we're going to walk back, take a look at the fuse box. So fuse box is right here in front of the queen. You can't access it when the rear slide is closed, because the rear slide comes up right against this. And if you look in here, there's this fuse right here, and it's got a little breaker. So see, that is allowing us to push it in now, which is good. If that pops right back out, it needs to cool down. Basically what you want to do, I'm going to show you everything you should do anyway. So let's say that didn't pop back out. What you want to do is you want to cut all draws to the battery. So you want to walk around the coach, all lights off, your water heater. So this all off, your tank heater. All this stuff is stuff that's going to draw power from the battery, and is going to potentially give you an issue. So you just walk around up here. Make sure your water heater's off up here, so that you want that off. Here's your panel for your lights. Make sure they're all off. Then there's one of these is actually a master switch for the lights. So that'll cut everything here. So then, I'm sorry, that's not true. So then, also, what you can do is you can start the generator here. Just push it, hold it, till you, oh, see, it didn't go. You hold it till it turns over. So there. So now the generator is going, and that also charges the battery. If you walk over here, you can also start the engine. I'm not really sure. I think that the engine charges the actual vehicle battery, not the coach battery, but I'm not sure. So just to be safe, I make sure that I start both the generator and the engine when this happens. So whatever charges those batteries, we got everything going. So now you just let that go for a little bit. We're going to go back over to the fuse. And look, that's pushed back out now. See that?
No, I mean,
no?
I can't from here.
Okay, so it's let me put it in. We got all power cut, nothing showing power now. AC's off, lights are off. And we'll go check the gauge. That's the beeping is right now the jacks are still down. So the jack system beeps to let you know that you can't go because I started the engine. So that's a protection system built in, basically alerted me like, don't drive away, your jacks are down. But so we're gonna ignore that for now. So now we got everything. The battery is being charged by either the generator that's running or the engine there. So now we're gonna try to go ahead and put the front slide in. And you wanna make sure everything's clear around it. So you look around it, underneath the floor and stuff like that. Sometimes stuff gets stuck in there. Once everything's good to go there, and see it's trying to go in. It still doesn't want to come. So we're gonna check the fuse again.
It's still in. It's fine.
Still in?
Yeah.
Might just have to let the battery charge up a little bit. Okay. There it goes. All right, so we are in. So it's a little bit of a scary thing when that happens, but I found that when you just follow these steps, like right there, you can see it didn't really want to come in, so the battery was still kind of getting to where it needed to be. But we had it checked out by a shop, and they said that's usually just the battery is drawn down. And if the battery's drawn down, there's no way that it'll have enough power to pull in. So if you take those steps, you may have to wait a little bit longer to run the generator and the engine. Like I only waited like a minute or two there, maybe wait 5-10 minutes. You go through those steps, you should be okay. So now that we got the front one in, we're gonna stop the video, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rear one in. We've never had a problem with the rear one coming in. And then we'll be ready to roll, okay? Don't forget to subscribe and come back soon for other videos.